Hello, I'm Amber. Welcome to my fuzzy life. So I kind of want to start off. This is an unboxing video, but I do want to start off by kind of putting things into a little context because there's a story for this bag and other things I'm going to unbox here in the future. But my dad passed away on Thursday, on July 3rd, and I had been sitting with him for several days until he passed. And so on Thursday evening, because he lives 2 hours away from me, on Thursday evening I came home, and my cat Stanley, who has been in some of my videos, and he actually has his very own video on my channel, he has been my hospice cat for several months. And when I came home from Dad's on Thursday, Stanley was not doing well, and he continued to deteriorate until Saturday morning. I made the decision to not let him suffer. And so within 2 days, I lost my dad and my precious sweet angel boy. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I'm still processing. My dad's funeral is tomorrow. As an only child, it's been a lot to try to organize and a lot to, you know, if you've ever been through this before, you know you have to do all the notifications, you have to cancel all the things, and it's been a lot. Not to mention sitting with my dad for several days, watching him slip further and further away. And how I process and how I deal with those emotions usually is I indulge in retail therapy. Not to this extent though, y'all. I mean, while I was sitting there for those days with my dad, I indulged in an extremely excessive amount of retail therapy because I just sat there next to him on my phone, scrolling, add to cart. I've got a lot. Yesterday, the first packages started arriving and there were like 6 of them, and my husband was like, "What is all this?" And I said, "It's the tip of the iceberg. Get ready and don't worry about it." So, I decided to do an unboxing of a handbag I got because I just need to do something. I've just been sitting with death and grief for a week, and I feel like I need to pull myself up. If I don't do something to kind of pull myself up, I'm gonna sink way down into it. So I'm doing an unboxing video, and it may seem disrespectful, but this is how I am healing myself. This is self-care for me. And also it's I think, did I mention it's a bag I'm going to be wearing to my dad's funeral tomorrow. So a few days ago I was on the Amazon website, and I had seen somebody get a really good deal on a Coach bag on Amazon. I was looking, and I love the swing zip bags, the Coach swing zip bag, and it's, you know, of course it's Coach retail, and it's out of my price range. And but you know, when you're looking at something on Amazon, it'll pop up other things that look similar, other brands, and there was a dupe that popped up, and it had great reviews and got hair in my eye, and it had a color I really liked, and looks just like the Coach swing zip, and I thought, I'm gonna get this, and it was like $28, and then it had like 20% off, which made it like $22. Anyway, all in, I paid like $25 for this bag, and it was in a color I just love, and reminded me a lot of the Bluebell color that Coach just recently had. So this is how it arrived yesterday, and it arrived like this, just packaged like this, which just got some cardboard. It's not even real thick cardboard, it's very thin. But anyway, let's open it. And y'all, so yesterday morning, I was at the funeral home making Dad's funeral arrangements. And because he's retired military, he gets the full military honors at his funeral. And so we're gonna be sitting outside for a little bit. And in Alabama in the summer, and it's really, really hot. And I was like, I don't really have anything weather appropriate to be sitting outside. Even though we're under a tent, it's still gonna be hot and humid and miserable. So I decided to stop somewhere on my way home and see if I could find something lighter to wear. And I did. I found a really cute pantsuit deal. It's powder blue. It's like linen, and it's gorgeous. And so, wasn't even thinking about it. I had actually forgotten I had ordered this bag, and then when I got it yesterday, I realized this bag is going to be a perfect match. And so, I'm carrying it tomorrow if I like it. Let's see. But blue is my dad's favorite color, and his eyes were very powder blue. He had really pretty powder blue eyes. So this is kind of in honor for my dad too. So it comes in this little, you know, little dust bag. And here it is. This is really cute. Has like a little hang tag on it with the brand of the company, which is Keeley, I guess. But it's a, you know, it's faux leather, and it looks and feels like faux leather, but it is still a very cute little bag. And let's see, let me get this off of here. I looked at the measurements, and I'm so bad at judging size by looking at measurements. My brain and numbers just don't match up. But here is the strap, and it's quite roomy in here, actually. You know, I think it's going to fit anything I need. I think it's going to fit quite nicely. And so let's take this off. Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. Like there's supposed to be two. I was trying to figure out what was going on. So I guess I'm not quite sure how this works. I guess it goes like this. Let's see. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna put it at like the second from the longest and see how that works out strap wise for me, you know, because I'm tall, and I want it to be somewhere like down here. I don't want it to be, you know, super long. I know it's not going to be crossbody long or anything like that, but I would like it to be a comfortable carry under my arm. So I'm just going to use that as a little go by. I think I'm going to do it on the longest length because that, it's okay, but you know, it's not great. So I'm going to do this on the longest length. And then it goes all the way up to here. So if I actually wanted to turn this into a top handle bag, I could. And I may, because I really enjoy top handle bags. So I may do that by tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all, my dad was a character. He was in an assisted living facility. I've been his caregiver, managing his care for about 10 or 12 years now. He moved into assisted living about 5 years ago, and they took such good care of him. People always ask why I didn't bring him down here closer to me. It was because that was his home. He lived in their independent living community for 16 years before moving to assisted living. And he knew all those people for, you know, as long as he'd been there, the residents and the staff. And that was his home, and they were his family. And I did not want to take that away from him. So anyway, yeah, I probably will make this, I'll try it as a top handle later, but let me move some stuff in here. I carried a Portland Leather Goods large Devon in Orchid today when I was running errands this morning. And this is my little Coach Win small wallet. Goes in here. Now there's not an outside pocket on here, and then here is the Keeley name brand again, and it does have feet, so that's nice. I'm gonna put my gum in here. This is gonna hold actually a lot more than I thought. Y'all, and so when I went out to run my errands this morning, as if, you know, it's like adding insult to injury. Every time I turn around, it's something. I got out of the neighborhood and my little warning light came on about my tire pressure. So I did get to run my errands, and I came back and it's now down at Pep Boys. Hopefully it's just a nail or something in there. I don't know. But so they have my car key. So I just have this little house key on here. And so yeah, there's an inside pocket, a zip pocket in here, and I'm just going to put that key in here. Because, you know, when it rains, it pours. Let's see. And then I've got, right now, I put my, I switched out of my larger, what I call my drugstore, the larger pouch where I kept all of my little individually packed medicines. And I put them in this little thing that I got from Target. So I've got them in here, and this will fit in here quite nicely. That other thing would have been way too big for this. And then this is actually my little, where I have all my little cosmetics. Let me just see if it will go in here with all of this. It does. It's packed, but there's still a little room in there. A little something can go in there. But that's really all I have in my purse that I would want to carry in this bag. So that's that for this. So yeah, it's, you know, it holds quite a lot. Like I said, there's still room. If I wanted to put a little extra something in there, I could. And, you know, the zipper works very nicely. It's very smooth. And yeah, it's just a cute little bag. And, you know, it does not look Coach quality for sure, but it's cute for what it is, you know. And also, I kind of thought, I think they're $2.95, which is not like one of the more expensive retail bags, but I thought, you know, if I love it so much, because I just love looking at them and I love watching the unboxings, and I've always thought it would be a bag I would love to have. So this is a good way for me to try it out, to see if it's something I want to save up for. So let's try dressing it up, because I got some bag charms. And let's see. I know this will go with it, but I'm not sure it'll be good for a funeral. Might be a little too bright and cheerful for a funeral. I don't know. My dad was a bright, cheerful guy, though. I was kind of like thinking I had to wear black, but he was not. He had a really cheerful, happy personality. And, you know, he would not want people wearing black to his funeral, you know. I don't have little D-rings to put on here right with me, but that would look really cute. That's really cute. I like that a lot. That's a possibility, but not a probability. And then I got this one specifically to go on another bag I have. But it's really cute. And I think it would look cute on here. Let me see. Let's see. Well, okay. Well, if I'd gotten it on front ways, you know, it doesn't really matter how I put these things on. They always flip to the other side. It never fails, regardless of, you know, and I'll reverse it and put it on the other way, and they still flip around. But yeah, I think this would look cute on here if I wanted to wear it on there. And then I got this tassel. That I think would also look cute on here. Although it might be a little bright for the occasion. It's all squished flat. But that would look cute as well. But y'all, this is the one I think I'm gonna put on here. Because my outfit is powder blue and a cream color with different shades of taupe in it. So I believe this is going to be the winner right here. Yes, once again, no, I think I got it on there right. I think that's it. That's the winner. And this will also go on that Vera Bradley bag that I got recently. But I think this is a winner right here. I think this looks really cute. I think it's classy and it's gonna go with my whole outfit. And I think this is what I'm gonna end up doing here. So this is the, I'll post a link to the bag. And, but yeah, this is it. This is the thing I'm gonna take tomorrow. And but yeah, that's it. There will be a lot of unboxings and a lot of videos coming up in the future, because I'm not kidding, 6 things were delivered yesterday. I've got 2 Portland leather things coming, a Vera Bradley thing coming, maybe another Amazon thing coming. I can't remember. I know there's other things, I just don't remember. Yeah, it's kind of, I was in a haze. I don't even know a lot of what's coming. I'm not sure what it is, because I was just kind of in a daze when I was ordering things. So I was ordering things just to kind of get the dopamine hit from it and from making purchases. And I don't quite remember everything I got. So it'll be a surprise for all of us. So anyway, I hope you're able to hear me, because I still don't have decent microphones. I did try to talk a little louder than usual, although I just kind of talked low a minute ago. One of the things I ordered, which I have, is a camera to do this with, and it has a microphone on it. So hopefully once I, you know, can free up my brain for more than 2 seconds to read the instructions and, you know, pay attention to it, I will have that up and running, and it will be a better experience for all of us. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and y'all have a rest of your good day. Thanks.